What's going on, fam? What's going on? This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And really, I really hope you've been taking care of yourself, staying safe, and really being focused on your life path, your mission, your hero's journey. And remember, that's what this is. That's what this is all about, guys. It's your hero's journey. Let me get this back on the screen. So and if you're new to this channel, be sure to click the like and subscribe button down below. I really appreciate it. And this channel is all about, elevation, enlightenment, you know, knowledge of self, trusting your own intuition, doing your own research, right? And that's what it's all about. It's not about belief. We do research here, okay? And do focus on the higher science. But again, guys, it's all about having fun and remembering who you are and what we came here to do. And today's message, guys, is all about, channeling messages from the ancestors and the angels. And remember, guys, our purpose and mission require learning life lessons and to gain experience and knowledge for our soul's growth. Okay. And most importantly, once you get this knowledge, you got to use that cause and effect. You got to pour this over into other people, if they're open to receive. You can't force this information on people, but you can give them little small pieces here and there for people that's not really on that level yet, and then just go from there. But that people that are on the frequency with you, share it, and point them to a reference. That's what we do, right? But again, it's all about your hero's journey. And so far we talked about a lot. And if you're new to the channel, if you skip out, shame on you. But if you don't remember anything else, learn. Knowledge itself is more important. Material items gonna come and go, but knowing yourself and self-discovery is way more important and it's longer lasting. And learn those 7 hermetic principles, okay? The Kabbalion. But guys, it's all about your hero's journey, okay? And again, if you're viewing this presentation right now, you got that call to adventure, you got that alarm clock that went off in your head, it said activated, it's time to activate. And so you've been having some supernatural aid, some miraculous things, supernatural things that really been happening in your life. Things just been moving in the right direction for you. You've been losing a lot of friends, a lot of family, a lot of toxic people out of your circle. And things have been, it may seem like you hit rock bottom for a second, but that opens up the door. That's a gateway to a whole new beginning for you. Okay. And that's what's here. This is the unknown realm. And so the cool thing is, right, the universe always going to take care of you as long as you coming from the heart. Remember that. That's what I focus on, coming from the heart, right? But you met that threshold guardian. You've been having some help along your journey, and this is why I come into play, right? And many other people's, okay. I'm that virtual coach and mentor. I'm gonna give you some, you know some insight. I'm gonna give you some proper preparation and some direction, and that way, if you do have some issues down the line, you'll know how to address those, because you have proper expectations, so it doesn't hit you so hard, right? And so that's part of my mission, so to speak. So I'm here to give you a quick tune up so you can tune back into yourself and trusting your intuition and tuning back in to source. Okay, tuning back into source energy and the angelic realm and your ancestors. They really want to help you. Okay, so that's part of my mission here. I'm sharing my knowledge and wisdom with you. And again, it's all about trusting your own intuition and you know and really and just following your gut. Okay, so but again, you're gonna have a little temptation along your way, because they're gonna want to distract you, because they can see your light. They can see your light. All right. But you're gonna be reborn. You're going through this rebirth period, transformation, atonement, and you're going through this wheel every single day when you plant those seeds. And over a period of time, brick by brick, seed by seed, nurturing by nurturing, coming back, really coming back, nurturing that seed. Focus on yourself, self-love, self-discipline, learning new things. Over time, you have no choice but to change. That's just the law of nature, guys. But just to go back, just to give you a quick run through here what we have, and then we'll dive into the message today. But again, If you don't know your life path number, these personal year numbers and stuff like that, at the end of this presentation, go back. I got you covered. I got quite a few presentations lined up for you. I will walk you all the way through calculating these numbers. What do they mean? And how can you use these in your life to add more balance, add some, have some proper direction, some purpose, some expectations. And that way these things don't catch you off guard, So in kind of a way, this is kind of like a matrix key about your life path and mission. That way you're not winging it. All right. So this is your cosmic blueprint. So you can either do it your way or stick to your life path and what you chose to do, during this time. Okay. But again, everything is connected because, we are the source. We are the spirit. We are the light. Okay. And it's all about that feminine energy at this time. But when you're dealing with these with your angels and your ancestors, that's just letting that's a big sign, from the universe and source. So, but guys, let's really dive into this message right now. I had to grab my phone, so please forgive me here. But how can we really deal with these, get some more accurate messages? We get these downloads but we're not quite sure how to like approach them and really deal with them. So I'm sharing my experience with you. I've been able to really do this pretty much my entire life, and I haven't been able to, express it like I am right now, even spoken word or in a book. So, the extra activation said, "Hey, Chris, the time is now. Share your message with people. It's not about belief. You just sharing your experiences because people are having, similar experiences. So, this is, I'm sharing my experiences with you, but when it deal with channeling messages, and real quick, a great book to read because I like to share references. Your Guardian Angel and You by Denny Sargent. Again, Your Guardian Angel and You by Denny Sargent. All right, but this is the message I'm sharing right now. This is from my own perspective, but channeling these messages from the angels or ancestors. So angels are messengers from the universe or source, and by channeling messages from the angels, we are able to gain insight into our lives. And our guardian angels are our first connection with the angelic realm. The task of our guardian angel is to guide us through our life lessons and experiences. Our guardian angels or spirit guides now help us to really build upon the knowledge and wisdom that we have already accrued and acquired throughout this lifetime and those before, because we are infinite. Okay. Now, our spirit guide links information together and really help us to discover underlying patterns and find clues, insights about them. Now, our angels' insights and revelation can come to us, through a vision while daydreaming, dreaming while sleeping, and just upon waking from, a dream. Now, channeling message from the angels, a direct route to the, angelic inspiration and insight that we have in each of us. Okay. Now, it is utmost important to really establish, guys, and maintain a loving personal relationship with your spirit guides and your angels based upon faith, trust, and love. And and guys, I did a presentation about, working with your spirit guide and your guardian angel and your ancestors. If you haven't seen that, go back, listen to it, and really get that book and start working with yourself, because this is nothing external to you. These are energies within you to help you navigate in this matrix. Okay. Now, this assists with building and identifying your inner self. Channeling messages from the angel increases our spiritual awareness and allows us to glean incredible insight. Now, channeling messages from the angels and our ancestors can easily be achieved with faith and practice, okay, and repetition. This is a new skill, a new muscle. How do you build a new muscle? Through repetition each and every day. Don't overwork yourself. Do 1 rep each and every day versus trying to burn yourself out with 100 reps a day. And that's how most people burn themselves out fast. So the highly skilled athlete, right? They would do that one, minimal reps each and every day, and the muscle will naturally, do its thing. without all the extra work. Okay, work smarter instead of harder. Okay, guys. So let's talk about, how can we really channel, these messages, in my opinion. And I'm gonna share a little, insight, and then we'll close. Okay, guys. But to begin, this is most important in my experience. Grab your piece of paper or some kind of, writing tool, either your word pad on your phone or your laptop, but you need something to write down because you're scribing right now. So you taking information from your mind, which is, you bringing stuff down from your mind, and you putting it into the physical plane, as a tangible reminder of some messages that you were able to retrieve, even though you're not aware of what they really mean yet. So, but formulate your question by writing them down clearly and concisely. Okay, no matter how big or small. And most people, when I first started out, when I was real young, it was about, money issues. Who don't have money issues, just starting out on a journey? They don't understand how money work, and money is energy. And once you really understand and understand how energy or does money game work, because you have to, money is its own frequency. Okay. So once you get that down, then you can really maneuver around here. Okay. But along my journey, it was about like, how can I free up extra money, from time to time, maybe like once a year, to reinvest into other things. So I learned that, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm just sharing and this is what you can do all the time, but most people don't know this information. But long story short, you know, 80 to 90% of these lending companies out here, they have a financial hardship program. So what does that mean, Chris? So if you really, if you want to free up a couple $100, maybe a couple, over $1,000, just depends on, what you got moving in your life. That's a good way to free up some money. What they do, they'll put that payment on the back end of your loan or whatever you paying back. Okay. So instead of, making that next month payment, you free for a whole month, if that makes sense. Okay. So that's a little game that I learned when I channeled this information from my spirit guide. Because again, God, my mom passed away when I was real young, and she got sick prior to, but that what really made me like, hey, God, source, you got to tell me something. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's what my faith and my spirit God, my ancestor source really got strong, and I really had to do the work myself. I had to look in the mirror and realize that I had to get off my butt and do the work, guys. But formulate your questions, and be clear and concise about it, and relax as much as possible, and make sure that you are totally comfortable. Okay, ground yourself. You can do this outside too. And center yourself and focus upon your true intentions. Remember, we coming from the heart. All right, we passed that root chakra, because the planet itself, the kundalini energy is rising, so everybody is getting that wake-up call right about now. Okay, but focus on your true intentions, calm your mind, body, and soul, and really open up your heart. And and by you doing this, you are summoning your guardian angel and your spiritual guide, your spiritual team that's on that frequency. And really, ask your guardian angel, spiritual team, to open up a harmonious channel for you. Open up a harmonious channel for me, so I can receive these divine messages, so I can get the work done. Okay. All right, I'm ready. And I'm serious. This is your best, cheerleading squad. That's how you got to talk to yourself. All right. But write down exactly what you hear or told, any visions or impression that you may have at this time. Everything that is given to you without, censoring or changing it in any way. Okay. But meditate, close your eyes. And sometimes you don't necessarily have to close your eyes, but that's go outside, and close your eyes if you're not able to go outside, but close your eyes in a quiet space. All right. And have faith that your subconscious and inner self are, really understanding and understanding, you know, and understanding and resonating with the messages. Okay. And with faith and trust and patience and practice, you will be able to really clearly interpret, these messages from your angels and the guides. Spiritual information, as we close, is always encoded in light. So after, channeling these messages from your angel and your spiritual team, you may note that you may carry more light in your personal energy field or aura, or you may just feel like an increase in your vibration. You'll feel like kind of like your frontal lobe is kind of pulsating a little bit, right? But guys, repetition, repetition, repetition is key. Okay. But again, get that book, Your Guardian Angel and You by Denny Sargent. I promise you it will take you far. Learn these 7 Hermetic Principles and put them to use in your life daily, cause and effect. But this is all about channeling the energy, channeling these messages and putting them to good use, cause and effect. You coming from the heart, you formulating your question, you're going to relax, you're going to stay calm, you're going to summon, your guardian angel by opening your heart. You're going to write down exactly what you get, meditate, on it. You don't have to meditate long, 5 to 15 minutes. Use my quick reset frequency on my channel, to use that to get you in the mood. It's a 528 hertz love frequency. Okay. But use this to really get that messages. Once after you write them down and okay, it's not quite clear what direction I need to go. Yeah, this time after you write them down, come back to them. But the most important step is you got to take action, guys. That's what most people overlook. And I've been taking action on any download, no matter how silly it may seem. And people like, man, what are you doing? Like, I have no idea. I'll just follow that. My inner voice that told me to do this. It may tell me to, hey, give this guy, buy this guy, some food, down the street. Or, take care of somebody, and you're gonna tell you, like, hey, go ahead and pay for this person food, that play it forward kind of deal. And trust those messages. Okay. But again, guys, as we close, our purpose and mission require learning life lessons, and to gain experience and knowledge for our soul's growth. Share your knowledge and wisdom with people. Your thoughts, belief, words, emotion, and actions always going to equal your reality and your results. Keep your money in check at this time, guys. But this is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. We'll be back with another presentation soon. I really do appreciate you. Until next time, stay grateful and focused, fam. Peace.